Justin Bieber. Surprise! I'm gonna answer some questions and hang out, maybe sing Baby. Maybe Where Are You Now? Who knows? Who knows where the day will lead us? I felt like Rory Gilmore before she got horrible. So I'm really happy to be here. Like, you guys don't get it. I have spent the past 3 days with sweat inside every crevice of my body and my hair growing like astronomical sizes. So I'm really happy. Thank you for buying tickets and bringing me here, because it's really saved. You've saved my life in a lot of ways.
You'll get all 4 seasons in one day here.
Are you a dog or a cat person?
Good question. I've had cats and dogs my whole life. Always rescue animals that we never really thought we would have, but sometimes they just show up. And you just, what are you gonna do? Throw them away? Like, you gotta take care of them. I think they serve different purposes. A dog will love you no matter what. You could, I'm not gonna give you options of abusing a dog, but like, you know, like you could really do anything to a dog, and a dog would be like, I love you. And that's a special thing. A cat, on the other hand, you could like give all your love and attention to, and the cat could still hate you. And I feel like I do resonate with that. But they serve different purposes. I love dogs and I love cats, but I personally feel, if we're talking about what I am, I'm probably a cat, but I love dogs. And I would say half of my friends are like dogs and half of them are cats. I don't know. That was really long-winded, but like, guys, this is an important topic. I can't really see because I'm like, shape. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I had a cat growing up named Dodger. Oh, also, fun fact, I had a cat named Rocky and a dog named Rocky for a bit of my life. I also, growing up, had a cat named Cat. And I currently have a dog named Puppy. So,
What kind of dog
Puppy is like an elderly dog. He's not, we just never really thought that he would be around this long, and he's still here. We found him under the chicken coop. We thought he was an opossum, but he was a dog. And now his name is Puppy. Yeah.
How nervous were you the first time you performed?
I wanted to not exist before my first show. I remember thinking, there's actually a video of me sitting backstage like, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, like, you're so calm. I'm like, calm is the last thing. I'm actually just like spiraling, like actually inverting myself. I never wanted to be a singer, ever. I never wanted to go on stage and sing my little songs. I never wanted that. You know those people that you know in school that are like, I'm gonna be a star. Like, you know those people. You're like, okay, babe. That's not me. I was silent and strange. And not much has changed. So I was like, this is the end of the world. Why did I do this to myself? But I'm such a people pleaser that I'll do anything to make someone happy. I just can't help it. And so, yeah, I dealt with it. And I was like, I'm gonna do this. And I walked up on stage, nearly shat myself. And then I just saw everyone, and everyone was like so happy. And I was like, oh, like, this isn't even about me. Like, this is about, like, all of us. And this is about, like, loving music. This doesn't have to do with, like, anything. Like, I could not be here, and it'd still be fun. So I just realized that it was, like, it's like a family. It's not, like, this, like, terrifying it's not like when you have to like present something to a school where you don't know the people. Like we're all just here to hang out. We all like each other generally. And so it's fine, yeah.
What was your favorite children's book when you were younger?
Good. I tell this fact to everyone I meet because it just like blows my mind, but I know like nowadays we hear Royals by Lord and we're like, oh yeah, like normal, like alt pop song, like whatever. But at the time, Royals was groundbreaking, okay? Royals is this random song that was like on SoundCloud, became a #1 hit out of fucking nowhere, I have no idea. Just like a bunch of teenagers screaming it, I guess. And then was #1 for like weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. Lord was like 15. She was hanging out. And then the song that took, just so you understand what music was like at the time that Royals became #1 hit, the song that took Royals out of the #1 position on the Billboard Hot 100 was Timber by Kesha and Pitbull. So like, she was really ahead of her time, and blessings to Lord.
Which song was the hardest for you to write?
Off Superache, definitely Family Line. It just took a long time. I kept writing verses and then being like, that's stupid, don't say that. And then I kept like trying to write like a bridge and being like, that's not how it felt. Like it just took a really, really long time. I wrote the first half 2 years ago. Didn't even play it for anyone. Then I like played it for Ashley. And at the time, she was like, good song. I was like, thanks. And then 2 years later, we were in the car and I was visiting her and she was like, you know what my favorite song you've ever written in my entire, in like our entire friendship and my favorite song you've ever written. Do you know what it is? And I was like, no. I was expecting her to say like I don't know, like a song that had come out, like Idletown or something. And she was like, Family Line. I was like, what? Like I'd forgotten that the song had even existed. And then I ended up finishing it because of her. So everyone say thank you, Ashley.
Thank you, Ashley.
What has been your favorite outfit for an event or performance?
Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
You ate it up.
Thank you. It was just like, I was so nervous that day. I was already having a nervous breakdown because like Superache was coming out and I hadn't like been on TV in a long time. And also like TV is the most nerve-wracking thing that could ever happen. Like, no matter how good you think you've sung, you listen back and it's like the worst performance of your life. Like, no matter how much you train. I'm also just not a good singer, so that's fine. but it's just nerve-wracking, so I was so nervous. But I remember putting on the outfit and I was like, I could do horribly, but like at least I'll look good.
Yeah, damn straight.
That's how I rationalized it in my brain because, oh my god, that TV stuff is... If you're planning on becoming a pop star, don't do it.
What is your favorite lyric on the album?
I think my favorite lyrics on the album are probably in Footnote. Because I think just because there's like I really needed a song like Footnote at the time that I wrote it. I think there's more important songs on Superache. I think there's songs that I think are more fun to sing live and things like that, but Footnote has lyrics that are just like, they're for me, you know? It's like, yeah, like, it just encapsulated a feeling really well. I really love like, it's just like the novel, side characters end up alone, and I love like because I'm a nerd, I love like the allegory of like, oh, like in the story of your life, like in the story of my life, I'll write chapters and chapters about you, but in the story of your life, I'm only gonna be like a little tiny line at the bottom of a page, and it's nerdy, but I love it.
If you had to pee in the middle of a show, what would you do?
Go piss
Pee
girl.
on them.
Go piss girl.
Go piss, girl. It's actually like a deep fear of mine that I'm gonna need to pee on stage, and I've heard from other people who've like had to pee on stage before that's like the worst feeling in the world, because you're like trapped up there. Once you're up there, like you can't just leave.
You could.
You could, but like it'd be really embarrassing.
You like your hands though.
I think it'd be less embarrassing if you just pissed yourself in front of everyone.
What if you have to shit?
So me and my band actually, like, we all collectively are like, last pee, and then we all go pee before the show. So if you're wondering what I'm doing before a show, it's peeing. Because I'm so afraid of it. I also have like this, like a bladder that's like this big. So I pee like 17,000 times a day. And you know how everyone's like, drink water, drink water, drink water. That's stupid. Because you just pee all day. I'd rather be dehydrated. And I think it's a hoax.
What's one of the best parts about being on tour?
Being sexy. I like the routine. I like seeing you guys everywhere I go. It's like a little party everywhere I go. I'm like, wow, who would have thought? Party! Like, I like singing the songs and kind of like healing the traumas of those songs. Because nothing makes me feel like I've gone over something more than like hearing a bunch of people like scream back all of my most painful memories to me. So, yeah, I actually really like being on tour. It makes me feel at home.
How many coffees have you had today?
You guys want to guess?
4. 4 without milk.
Only at 1.5.
Whoa!
No, I'm so grown.
Like, did you just like half finish one?
Yeah, I did just half finish one. That's exactly what happened. I feel like half of my love of coffee is just like the routine, like the process of like making a coffee, you know? You're like,
Do you like energy drinks?
no. Do you guys like energy drinks?
Yes! Yes!
I kind of feel like, as someone who's like really never really drunk?
Drink.
Drunk?
Drink. Drinking.
Drinking? Ew, that's not a word. Drinking?
It is now.
Webster?
Hey Siri.
Yeah, like as someone who doesn't drink energy drinks, that's how to say it. When you smell one, you're like, there's no way that this is allowed to go inside of someone's body. Like, it's like, it's battery acid. It's like, it's crazy. It's a crazy thing. My friends love them, but hello. It's big energy drink coming out here to like murder me. Big energy drink pharma trying to kill me. They're just crazy.
No.
I think I would explode.
I don't recommend.
Yeah.
What is one thing that, no matter how many times you've seen it happen, makes you laugh?
Oh.
Little kids falling.
Lately, it's been that TikTok sound that's like, I want to go to there. Like, it could be anything. I'm like, I do want to go to there. I want to go to there. Me and my friends have been like switching it to like if we see something we want to eat, we're like, I want to eat to there. Oh my God, Maddie Healy in 1975. Okay. Me too. I also really love. This is maybe like old. This was maybe like 2017. Do you guys remember that video that was like, I had a gratin when I was chicken crib. I had lost abimaka mama. Like, do you know that? You guys haven't seen that? You have to look it up because it's like essentially like this like 6-year-old was trying to like write a story, and like the way that she spelled it is just like the best thing ever. And anytime I have a good day, I'm like, I had a gratin. I love it.
Oh, yes. I know what he's talking about.
Last question. What is your favorite form of potato?
Good question. Mashed, high on the list. But Surprisingly, French fries pretty low on the list. But you know what's number one on the list? Sweet potato fry. Right? Sweet potato fry is for the refined palates. Sweet potato fry is for the people who pee 45,000 times a day. You know? I just love a sweet potato fry. I'll always choose a sweet potato fry. And I hope that a sweet potato fry will choose me, you know? But yeah, that's all the questions. Do you guys want to take a photo?
Yeah!